Thanks for joining. Happy Friday. Hopefully you guys have something nice for this weekend to enjoy. But today we'll get started in Supta Baddha Konasana. So on your backs, knees bent, soles of the feet together and the knees out wide. And of course, if you may have heard earlier, if you have any injuries or any sensitivities, then please modify as you feel fit as what your body needs today. And then we'll just take a few moments in this supine bound angle. Maybe have hands on belly, maybe have left hand to heart and right hand to belly to connect a little bit deeper with your breath and your body. Or if it feels nice, maybe allowing the hands to fall freely along the sides of the body with the palms facing up. And then we'll just allow ourselves to settle into this moment here. So allow your eyes to close. And just find your breath. Fridays tend to be hustle and bustle. If something's going to go wrong, it usually happens on Friday. So just see if you can leave all of that behind and focus on the sensation of the breath as it enters the nose. Taking full breaths in, feeling the belly rise, and then feeling as the breath exits. And see if you can center your focus on that sensation. The feeling of the belly rising and falling. Maybe the sound of the breath as it travels in and out. Maybe even feeling if you can become aware of the temperature of your breath as it exits the nose. And using this practice as a way to find the present moment, the here and now. In the next couple of rounds of breath, we'll see if we can just lengthen out our exhale. So possibly finding, counting as you inhale, taking in the biggest, deepest breath that you can. And then whatever that number lands, see if your exhale can be 1 second longer. Moving at your own pace, another deep breath in. And as you fill, exhale a little bit longer. And at the end of that exhalation, gently maybe fluttering the eyelids open and making your way to a tabletop position. And then we'll go through a few rounds of cow and cat here as always, or as usual, to warm up our spine. Planting firmly through the hands. Make sure your hands are directly beneath your shoulders, tops of feet to the floor. Drop the belly, lift the gaze, lift the tailbone. Breathe in for cow. And exhale, rounding through the spine, tucking tailbone, tucking forehead, tucking chin for cat. Inhale up. Exhale, round. Inhale as if you're rising up through the ocean, coming up out of the water. Exhaling, rounding as if you're going back underneath. Find that Ujjayi breath. One more round, moving with your breath. And then finding yourself in a neutral spine, tabletop position. From here, we'll tuck our toes and then push through the palms of your hands to find a hovering table. So your knees will come just to hover, knees and shins hover 1 inch off of the floor. Engage the core here. Try to keep a flat back and then step the right foot back to plank, the left foot back to plank. Inhale. Exhale back to that hovering table. So right foot forward, left foot forward. Moving with your breath, right foot back, left foot back, coming back to plank. So try to move nothing but the feet. Inhaling back to hovering table, right first, and then left. Exhale, right foot back, left foot back, coming back to plank. And then from here, you can move into your first downward facing dog. Backs of the legs may be tight. So option to stay still or option to find some movement. Open up the backs of the legs. Notice tension in shoulders. Allow the neck to dangle. And then on your next inhalation, we'll step our right foot up high for three-legged dog. Inhale. And as you exhale, right knee lands behind right wrist, and we'll move into a supported side plank. Left arm reaches up and over. And then gate pose next. So we'll swing our left arm up and find the left shin or calf and reach right arm up and over. Finding some space on the right side of our body. Exhale, cartwheel the hands back down to the floor, coming back to table position. And then step right foot back. Inhale, left leg goes up to three-legged dog. And then exhale, same thing. Plant the left knee, moving into modified side plank. So left knee down, right arm up and over, finding length from the right fingertips all the way to the outer edge of right foot. Breathe out. Breathe in for gate, swinging the arms up. Right arm goes down against the leg and left arm up and over. Breathing in. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. So we're going to just flow through that a couple of times. So coming back to tabletop position, tuck the left toes, right leg goes up, three-legged dog. Breathe in. And breathe out, plant the knee, modified side plank. Inhale, gate pose, left arm down, right arm up. Exhale, finding table, tuck right leg, and left leg goes up for three-legged dog. Exhale, plant left knee, modified side plank, breathe in. Breathe out, gate pose. Right arm down, left arm up. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down, tabletop. Tuck the left toes, send the right leg high, three-legged dog. Last time, exhale, modified side plank. Left arm up and over. Exhale, gate pose, right arm up and over. And then back to tabletop. Tuck the right toes, send the left leg high, last time. Exhale, plant the left knee, modified side plank. Inhale, gate pose, left arm up and over. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Coming back to table and then stepping into downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Another breath in And exhale. Inhale. And then on your exhale, find crouching tiger. So keep the arms in downward facing dog and then find a deep bend in the knees, bringing torso towards the top of the thighs. Inhale, tap right knee to right elbow. Exhale, back to crouching tiger. Inhale, left knee, left elbow. Exhale, crouching tiger. One more time. Inhale, right knee, right elbow. Exhale, back. Inhale, left. Exhale, back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, squeeze it in, knee to nose. See if you can bring it in as close to your face as possible, rounding through the spine. And then allow the foot to land between the hands, coming up for warrior one. Reaching the arms up high. Breathe in. Breathe out. We'll airplane our arms and torso down towards the right thigh. Sweep the arms back. Inhale, sky archer. So left arm grabs right wrist and stretch it back towards the back of the room, straightening through right knee. Again, finding space in our side body. Inhale, twisting lunge. So left hand down, right arm up. Looking up past your fingertips. Next breath in, crescent lunge. Reaching the arms high, coming onto the ball of the left foot, heel up towards the sky. Breathe in. Breathe out, goddess the arms open, cactus arms. Inhale, reach the arms long. Keep the bend in the right knee. Exhale, goddess the arms. Inhale, reach. Last time, exhale, goddess. And then from here, listen carefully. We're going to move into prayer twist to the back of the mat. So twisting towards the back, right elbow outside of left knee. Pray your hands come towards the chest. Option to stay here, or maybe open the arms wide. Beautiful. And then from here, continue to breathe. From here, we'll bring our hands down to frame the left foot, land the right knee, and move back into a half split. So left toes towards the face. See if you can stack your hips on top of your knee. So try not to come too far back. Opening through the back of the leg on the left. From here, we'll shift our weight forward, moving into half moon, left hand down, right arm, right leg up. Breathe in. Your bottom hand can be on the floor, a block, or lifted. And then as you breathe out, land the back foot, coming into warrior two. So we're facing the back of our mat now. Gazing over left middle finger. Breathe in, reverse your warrior. Breathe out. Hands come down to frame the left foot. And we'll land our right knee, reaching our arms up for a low lunge. So see if you can drop the hips low. Drop the shoulders. Breathe in here. And then again, we'll bring our hands down and shift our weight forward, sending the right leg high for standing splits. Breathe in. Breathe out. Right foot down comes down to meet the left. Bend through the knees and sit up. Breathe in for your chair. Breathe out. From here, we'll move into figure 4. So plant your weight firmly through the left foot, and then we'll put right ankle on top of left knee. Sinking down. Find your focal point, maybe hands to heart center. Flexing through right foot. Finding your balance. And then exhale, release. Right foot comes down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find a flat back. And exhale, fold. And then option to flow through a vinyasa or go straight into downward facing dog. Make sure you're breathing. Notice if you're holding your breath. And then when you're ready, next inhale, left leg lifts for three-legged dog. Exhale, bring it in, knee to nose. Plant the left foot, rising up, warrior 1. Still facing the back of the mat, left leg is forward. Reach your arms high, breathe in. And then breathe out, airplane the arms and torso. On your inhale, sky archer. So straighten through left leg, right hand grabs left wrist and reaches it up and over. Lunge twist, right hand down, left arm up. Gazing up at the fingertips. Breathing in and breathing out. Right, left hand can come down, and from here we'll move into a high crescent lunge. Reach your arms high. Right heel is lifted. Left knee is stacked over left ankle. Breathe in. Breathe out, goddess the arms. Shine your heart forward. Inhale, reach the arms. Exhale, goddess the arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, goddess. I have to peek. I forgot where we're going next. This is the fun part. Reaching your arms high, back to crescent lunge. Now we're going to pivot back towards the top of our mat, coming into prayer twist, left elbow outside of right knee. Breathing in here. Option to keep arms or hands at chest, or maybe open the arms wide, fly your wings. Breathing in. And then breathing out. Hands come down to frame the right foot, left knee lands, and then send the hips back for half split. Flexing through right toes. Hips stacked on top of knee as much as possible. Shifting our weight forward, we move into half moon. This time, right hand down, left arm, and left leg lifted, opening towards the left side of the room. Breathing in. Breathing out, land the back foot, find warrior 2. And if you need to kind of adjust your feet, adjust your stance, go ahead and do that. Reaching arms forward and back, gaze is over the right middle finger. Sink a little lower. And then breathe in, reverse your warrior, reaching right arm up and over. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down to frame the right foot. And then we'll bring our left knee down to the mat. Reach your arms up, low lunge. looking up towards the sky, sinking the hips low. Hands come down, shift your weight forward, and then we're gonna send the left leg high for standing splits. You choose the balance challenge here. So the farther your hands are away from the body, away from the foot, the easier on the balance. If you want to challenge the balance, walk your hands in closer to your foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. Left foot comes to meet the right, and then sit in your chair. Reaching arms high. Inhale. And then this time we're going to move the balance to the other side. So plant your weight firmly through right foot, and then lift left foot to place left ankle on top of right knee. And then sit down a little bit lower. Hands may be at the chest in prayer. Flexing through left foot. On your exhale, left foot comes down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift again, find length through the spine, through the crown of the head. And exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back into plank, and then option to flow through vinyasa or go straight to downward facing dog. Once you make it there, 3 rounds of breath in your down dog, or always the option to find child's as well. Wherever your resting pose is. And then when you're ready at the end of your 3rd round, shifting into high plank, lowering down all the way to your belly. Coming into a cobra pose. So we'll plant our hands underneath the shoulders, tops of the feet against the floor, forehead to mat. On your inhale, lift the forehead and torso, push through the hands, finding a little mini back bend here. Don't go to your fullest extent yet. So we've got a few rounds to go. Just take it slow here. And then exhale, lower. Inhale, lift again for cobra. Option to go a little higher if you feel like you can. Exhale, lower. 3rd time, inhale, lifting up. Maybe seeing if you can get light through the hands, maybe even hover the hands over the mat. And exhale, lower. From here, we'll reach our hands back towards our feet, bend through the knees, and see if you can grab your ankles, the tops of the feet, the shins. Wherever you reach is fine. Draw your thighs in towards each other and flex the feet. So maybe you stay here. Maybe you begin to kick the feet into the hands and lift the torso and lift the thighs for bow pose. Just keep kicking, kicking, kicking into the hands and seeing if you can peel the torso up off the mat. And then lower. And then we'll release our feet. Just keep your knees where they are. Keep your feet up towards the sky. And maybe just windshield wiper them from side to side. And your forehead can be to the mat, Or maybe choose one cheek, maybe resting on the left cheek or the right. And then if you do have one cheek down, switch to the other to balance it out, and just keep windshield wipering the knees from side to side. And then from here, we'll come up onto our forearms, moving into half frog. So coming onto your forearms, we'll start with our right leg, just bringing the right knee in towards the top of your mat. And then just look down and see if you can align the ankle with the knee. Flex through the right foot. And then just square the hips and shoulders towards the top of the mat. You can stay lifted on the forearms here if you want more of like an active pose. And then for more of a yen-like pose, you can come down, maybe resting forehead to the mat or creating a pillow with your forearms and your hands and resting all the way down. And we'll just be here for a couple of rounds of breath. And then if you came all the way down to the mat, coming back to the forearms, bring the right foot back to meet the left, and then we'll just take it to the other side. So left knee towards the top of your mat this time. And then again, just check for that alignment of ankle to knee and a flex through the left foot. And then your choice, remain on your forearms or to come all the way down. Gently making your way back to the forearms if you weren't already there. And then bringing the left foot back to meet the right. You can just go ahead and roll over onto your backs now. A little bit more hip opening. We'll move into a supine figure 4. So just like we did in standing earlier, but we'll do it on the mat. So right ankle to left knee. Option to stay here if this feels like enough for you. Or if you feel like you need a little bit more, you can bring left knee in toward face. Flex through both feet. So protect the joints by flexing the feet. And then you can either grab behind your left thigh and draw it in, at the same time pushing right knee away with right elbow. And if you still feel like you need more, you can put your hands on top of left shin and pull in from here. Final option is to extend the leg straight, the left leg straight. So wherever it feels good to you, relax your shoulders and breathe. And then from here, keep the legs as they are. Open your arms up into a T or maybe cactus arms, and then allow the legs to fall towards the left side. But keep the right knee pointing up towards the ceiling. So the right sole of the foot is on the floor, right knee is pointing up. And then you can either gaze up towards the ceiling or maybe gaze to the opposite side over right shoulder. Just a gentle supine twist. Inhaling, bringing the knees back to center and then switching to the other side. This time bringing left ankle over right knee, and you choose your variation for supine figure 4 here. Both feet are active. Shoulders are relaxed. And then from here, as you're ready, keeping the legs as they are, opening your arms and allowing the knees to fall this time to the right side. Left knee is up and left sole of the foot is on the floor. Option to gaze up or towards your left. Inhaling back to center. Draw both knees in towards the chest and squeeze. Just kind of balance it out after those twisting motions. Maybe gently rocking from side to side, massaging the sacrum. It may also feel nice to plant the feet towards each edge of your mat, as wide as your mat, and then just allow your knees to windshield wiper from side to side, just to, again, counterbalance those twisting actions. And then as you're ready, making your way to however you would like to close out the practice. Allowing your eyes to close. And allowing everything to get heavy. Breath is natural, uncontrolled. Bring your awareness to the sensations in your body. Maybe even hearing the sounds of your body, your breath, your heart. Inviting in a deep breath. Gently bring awareness back to the space. Wiggling fingers and toes. Taking a big long stretch. Making your way to a seated position, maybe you may find that rolling to one side and gently coming up is a nice way to find that transition. And then bringing hands to heart center, allowing the eyes to close, just bowing forehead towards the fingertips. A moment of gratitude, a moment of reflection here. Thanking yourself for taking time for self-care. And I thank you both for coming today, joining practice with me on Friday. I know we're all busy. Namaste.